curb the Iranian threat?
This was an unprecedented attack of over 300 ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and UAVs directly from Iranian territory, combined with Iran's proxy armies. This was a multi-front attack in which Israel had rockets launched at it from Lebanon, from Yemen, and from Iraq as well. Now, the stunning success of Israel's missile defenses, together with our strategic partners, blocking all the UAVs, all the cruise missiles, nearly all the ballistic missiles, shouldn't distract us from the fact that this was an attempt to overwhelm Israel's missile defenses. This was not a symbolic attack. This was a massive attack that was intended to cause serious damage. And Israel is now going to face tough questions about how to respond to that, because we cannot allow ballistic missiles fired from Iran to be the new normal. And we understand that Israel's allies are saying you have to exercise restraint, maybe let's move on and call it a day. But we cannot allow the fundamentalist regime in Iran to think that next time it wants to flex muscles, it can fire ballistic missiles at Israel, and that is something we just have to accept. That's not normal, and we're not going to accept it.
Okay, do you think it's a Pearl Harbor movement for Israel, or Israel will look for a diplomatic solution to ease out tensions with Iran?
Israel is definitely trying to get a diplomatic solution. Our ambassador at the UN has written to the Security Council demanding an immediate meeting to condemn the Iranian attack and proscribe the IRGC, the Revolutionary Guards. We think this is a wake-up call, a reminder to the whole world that the war we've been seeing for the last 6 months wasn't just Israel against Hamas. It was Israel against an Iranian proxy. One of the many Iranian proxy terrorist armies around the region. And the coordination we saw with regional partners yesterday is a reminder that Iran is a threat to regional and global stability, not just to Israel. And Israel will want to strengthen those alliances to make sure that Iran is put back in its place through a combined regional effort, and that Israel isn't forced to stand alone against it.
Okay. Also wanted to know the position of United States, Mr. Levy. In fact, during the last UNSC resolution, United States decided to abstain. Perhaps many experts were making commentary that is it a change in United States policy for Israel, or is it has it been done under some understanding with the other allies of United States in Middle East? What do you have to say on that?
Well, we have to separate the question of the war in Gaza from the much broader war against Iran. The war in Gaza is a war against an Iranian proxy. This is now a conflict with Iran directly. Now, there are disagreements between Israel and the United States about how we pursue our shared goal of destroying Hamas so it can never do the October 7th massacre again, how we bring back the hostages. But on the question of Iran, it looks like we are united. The President of the United States has said the US's commitment to Israel's security is ironclad, warning Iran, don't. And when the President of the United States tells you don't, you listen.